Good morning, YouTube, and we are here again for the analysis of SPY. Today is May 13th, and the market will be open in another 3.5 hours from now. It's 6 a.m., and I'm here just bringing one more time the analysis, deep analysis on SPY, what it is doing, how it is doing, what it's gonna do today, because according to our economic calendar we're gonna have a CPI reporting this morning. So the CPI is a kind of indicator which will tell about how our economy is doing. And just to be, just to understand very in a layman language, if the CPI is low, the price would be across the businesses, across the goods, retails, it's gonna be stable. Otherwise, if it's high means it's not good basically, right? So if we get a high CPI, consumer price index, then probably we will see a little bit downfall in the market in the morning session, and then we don't know what kind of news gonna come. But as as I see, as we consider in my particular channel, I mostly focus on technicals. Yes, the data definitely impact the stock market, but I have a vision. I have a vision. Whenever look at the stock market, look what it is doing, what it did yesterday. 2 days before, I made a video. Uh, Not even 2 days before. If you go and check on my channel, I give a deep analysis on Nvidia and Tesla for this week. So my Tesla target was 328, and Nvidia target is 136. So if you want, you can go and check that video. It's in the same channel. So, but let's not, spend more time. Let's start it to focus more on SPY. So let's see, like as we always do, we started with a day. We have to break down our SPY analysis on the basis of the day, right? So if you look into the trend right now in the SPY, how is it doing, right? So it made slower low on 481, which is on April 7th. But after that, we keep on seeing the SPY is get some strength. It made one more small low, and then it started to go up again, right? So and if I draw this trend line, it is taking support here. This trend line is supporting the uptrend right now. So we can draw a multiple trend line, but at this point, one trend line is enough, and I can draw one more because that's how the trend line work. Like we have the lower trend line, we have some upper trend lines, and the trend line which take care of which will just stick with the the trend, right? So what else I can say is here is if I draw this trend line at this point, right? What I can say, this is pretty much a stick to all these highs on the daily basis, right? And let's divide our trade again. Like what I say, like whenever you are trying to do a charting, make sure you have a high points which is 611 and the low points which is 481. Right, and you have a major support at 520. So these are the big levels on the daily basis. So we always do on the basis of daily time frame. Daily time frame give you broader picture of the market, what exactly is going on. So if I look at broader picture right now, this was a day yesterday where the SPY gaps up from 570 to 582. This was the peak. Right, this was the candle, right? I mean, entire day. If you look at the high of this candle is 583. So 583 is our new resistance for the certain time until unless it's not, getting break above, right? And the low of this candle was 577. So all we gonna do is, when market gaps up, I would just focus only on one candle if you do want to do intraday trading. But there is a possible scenarios, there is a possible chances if the SPY has come up here. Let's see how it's gonna react in the morning. But all I'm thinking is this particular new, resistance, if we open green, right? I'm hoping the SPY in a coming weeks, or right, what it can do is it to try to take out this kind of liquidity. Because one thing, if I notice, right, the next liquidity is sitting at all-time high, which is 609. I don't see anything in between. Here there is nothing, right? So if the SPY started to break this particular resistance, which is as 585, then like we can see like this. I will show you what is expected. So what you can see is, if you just see draw a line over here, right? What you can see is SPY can go up to 585, retrace it, go back, retrace it, and then here, all time high. This is what I am predicting, right? So our first target or first I can say resistance point is 585. I will wait for SPY to take out this 585, and then we can see 610 or 611, right? But yes, this one trend line is coming from the bottom. This has to break. This will definitely break, I guess. Let's see what how the CPI will be. Today the market gaps a little down. Like, I mean, I will show you in 4 hours. So what when I say gaps down, market open up as gaps down. If we show you in 15 minutes, you can see what does that mean, right? So market opens at uh, so market opens at 4, right, in the morning. So look how it react, how it what it does in the morning, right? So if I go here on 15 minutes, this wire entered yesterday. So our bigger good support is 579 and 578, right? So I'm talking about, let me just make it a little bit more bigger so you guys can understand well. So I'm talking about this particular gap, right? This is where the market opens today. So it was closed yesterday 582, but when it opened this morning, the lowest was 580, right? And now I can see in the morning session, around 6 o'clock, I love 15 minutes charting. So this 15-minute try to break where it opens, right? Because if you look at the high of this candle is 581.63, and high of this candle, which was open, was 581.48. So far what I can say is it shows another support, right, at 580, right? So what I will do, I will draw a small rectangle over here, right? So this small support will work like a support entire day. Like if you are trading SPY, if you are a day trader, right? What I can do is I can just draw this line for entire day, right? Up to 6 p.m. No, up to 6 p.m. I can do up to 4:30 p.m., right? So up to 4:30 p.m. draw this line. I will wait, like I will wait when the market opens. And the high of the market was this. Let's see, like the high is still going on. If I look at this particular 15 minutes, you can see, however, what I'm suspecting, one thing which I really don't like, this gap down thing, right? This was a 582 to 581. This gap down, I am suspecting that it's gonna fill either in the pre-market, or when the market opens, it try to absorb this particular gap. And this particular gap is a simple reason, because we have a CPI due this morning, and let's see how it's gonna react. So what I can suggest is, because it's already tried to break here, the high of the day. High of the day means, because the previous high was this, which is 5. 581.48, but in this candle if you see it's 581.52. So slowly bears are appearing. It's not like bears are not there. So this point and this point, right? So slowly bears are starting to appear, because if you look at this candle again, this candle, right, it's like a hangman kind of stuff they made, and we started to show less buyer over here. So buyers is a zone. So today we have a zone between 580 and 582 so far, as is at 6:16 a.m. in the morning, right? So I will consider, I don't know like how it will be after this, after the video I made, but so far all I can say is it will try to do a gap up in the morning, and consider this is your, this is your last resistance of the day. So if that breaks 582, let me just draw it and put a yellow line over it, right? So this is where the entire day spy gonna trade 582.20, and let me put a horizontal line over here, or I can say if you want, this is a price range. This is a price range for today, right? So yeah, so this is a price range and price range gonna be uh, stays between this until we got the CPI, right? So how many points, like 582, 580.35, right? So like around 1.76 points. So far this is the movement has to be noticed. So if what I am assuming in the day, uh, these are definitely 2 points which you have to keep in mind when you do a day trade or something in the SPY, right? So let me put a yellow line so things will be more clear, right? And let me put another horizontal line. All right. Now, what will be the plan? The plan is very simple. When the market open, let's see which direction is it moving, right? The good support on SPY is, let's take a look on this one. The good support on this SPY is this, which is this level 578. I will consider this as a good support, right? And where the liquidity is sitting, let's see. This is on 15 minutes, right? I'm telling you one thing, boys, and girls, and my dear, all all favorites traders. 578, is very crucial. Why it's crucial? Because if that breaks, what I can say is the next is 564, which I really don't want to think that way, because there was a lot of consolidation over here and it shows support twice. So I'm not expecting, I'm not saying anything wrong, but keep and mark these levels. The 578 level is very very important. Okay, now this is what I told, and obviously, like when you have a previous day high which was 583, that I will consider as our resistance for the day. So okay, now the next step would be, what I'm thinking, if the market opens, suppose the CPI report comes positive, they they brought this down in the middle right now, right? If you look at this particular channel, if you look at the entire this candle, this bullish candle, I love this bullish candle came yesterday. If you look at this particular bullish candle, this is acting as a support right now. Bears try to break this down, this particular candle, right? This, I'm talking about this huge candle. Bears tried to break this down yesterday, you see here, but they couldn't. So they brought it up. They tried again, and it got right. Yeah, like these three bullish candle give them support again. So, or right on very first candle, they couldn't able to break up, and now it is hovering over here. So I'm thinking it will try. It might be, a small kind of consolidation over here like this. And once the CPI report, I will announce around 8:30, I guess. 8:30, then we will see some spike over here or a spike over here, right? So if the CPI comes positive, right, the CPI is low, then we can see movement towards this side and will try to break the pre-market high, right? And what I can, in that case, the plan would be very simple. What you can do is wait for this to absorb the selling in the morning session. So what it will do, it will just try to break the 582. Once the 582 level break, what it will do, we always have a resistance 583, and then it will try to support this particular channel 582. So the next support will be 581. Look for 581. If it is consolidating over here and holding, I can see a next one is 585 from our previous candle. So 585, when in case if the 581 level holds after the market opens, try to go up, break the previous resistance, come back, retracement on 582 or 582, like this same channel, right, where the gaps up, gaps down points are meeting. This will be our new support, which is 5 around close to 582 and 581, right? If this channel break, if this particular channel break, right, then I am expecting it will again try to retest this channel, which is 580, right? You may see a bounce, and if the bears started to appear in the market, I am hoping then another level will be tested, which is 578. So just keep in mind, these are your levels for today. What I can say, right? So 578, and if the 578 is started to break, then I can see a bigger, bigger, the low of this candle basically, which is 571, right? If it 578 is started to break. So keep your trading safe. All I can say is this is my analysis on SPY, and hopefully, the market should go accordingly. What I am suspecting here, it's all depend on CPI. If the market open, cross this resistance, or break this down, this support, this particular support, then 578 is the one where we see little bit consolidation and the bulls will start it to appear, right? And this is how the market works. Whenever it goes sell side, always look for the where the consolidation point was, and there definitely you will see some kind of buyers. Then market will do a retracement. On the first retracement, there definitely you need to check whether it's gonna be holding that particular retracement or not. If not, then you can start it to, like, you can try to take a risk at that point. And the resistance would be definitely the candle you open should be above that. All right, guys. So keep in mind 578 is a support, and 583 is your resistance, first resistance, right? So 583 resistance, right? Keep it with the red. All right, that's fine. So as I told you already, like, keep in mind these two levels: 585, 583, 578, and 580. So these are the down levels which will act as a support. This 580, right? If this breaks, If this breaks and revalidate, then 578 is in the card. All right, guys. So this is my analysis on SPY. If any side things is started to break, look for the retracement and then try to get in. Retracement is must. Retracement is must. I like retracement in the markets. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. Then happy and safe trading. You can always tell me in the comment what else you want to listen. I provided everything here about if 583 breaks, then first PT is 5, like our PT is 585. If it's break the 583, that's PT1, and PT2 is 611, which will be this month sometime. I don't know when, but yes, that's our second PT. So I can write that PT2 and 611 can come. However, if the things started to break down at the bottom channel, so what is expected in the market, I can see 580 and then this is the support. Just keep in mind 564 pullback. This pullback, this gap is still need to fill. So I don't know when, but it should come down to 564 if we unable to hold. All right, guys. All right, guys. So this is my quick and deep analysis on SPY. Let me know how you like it. If you miss anything, please try to listen to the video entirely. I discuss a lot of things which will give you clarity, like how to trade SPY on the basis of previous day. All right. All right, guys. So it's the time for, to hit some gym in the morning because it's 6:30. You need to keep your mind, keep your energy up, make your mind, like do some yoga, and that will help you in making your decisions good when you do this stock market options trading, especially, which is very dangerous. All right, guys. So I will continue my day with with hitting the gym, and we'll take a nice shower, which everyone loves, and then have a black coffee, and then we'll revisit this market again at 8 a.m. in the morning or 8:30 a.m. All right, guys. Until that, just best of luck to everyone for the entire trading day. Thank you.